Hi guys, welcome to Ecuador Homestead. So I'm out here by the river actually. If you can hear the river in the background, it's been raining a lot, so it's really loud right now. You know, a lot of water flowing. And so I'm out here, and I thought I'd actually go ahead and make a video on how we have internet in our house, because it's a pretty nifty setup for what my dad did. There was reasons why it wasn't just so straightforward. And so I'm going to explain to you really how we did it. So I'm going to show you really how we have this set up. Okay, so the first thing you can see, if you can see that, it's really dark on the screen, is the antenna. Okay, so that's the antenna to go, that looks at like a mountain where we get the internet from, okay? And so we got a Cat 5 cable which comes down, and where is it? There it is. Okay, there you can see that. A Cat 5 cable goes on through the weeds, okay, over there. And so this isn't our property. We're kind of in like there's four properties. It used to be one property, then we divided it into four. And so we're on the one that's closer to the road, kind of where that tree is, right over there. That's actually right the tree next to our house. And so we're over there. Well, the problem is the Cat 5 cable can't run that far. It doesn't matter if you have any more Cat 5 cable. You won't be able to get internet in the house doing it with the line with Cat 5 cable. You can't do that. You just can't use Cat 5 cable. It won't work. Bottom line, we tried that one time and it was too far for the Cat 5 cable. Even if it is long enough, I don't understand why, but my dad understands. He explained it to me, and I forgot, of course. But anyways, the bottom line was you can't run something that far with Cat 5 cable. You can't run the internet that far with Cat 5 cable. And so that was our big problem, and we were trying to figure out how to do that. And just a quick peek at the river, So we were trying to figure out what are we going to do here. We came up with a solution a little bit later, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. But real quick, I just want to stop here. The last video I made was the ants, and these guys are still active. They're a big, strong hive, and unfortunately, I didn't put enough poison out there. But they're very weak. They are very, very weak. Look at them. There's hardly any of them. And so I probably just need to go in and give them another round, and they'll be fine. But I think this stream over here is gone. And so, yeah, they're history. So, anyways, back on the subject. And that was from a chicken eater. Back on the subject. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how we're going to get internet. Our solution was it took a little bit for us to figure out what we were going to do. And so we found out what we were going to do. And so what we did, and this is one of the reasons why I'll probably never be able to go live here, is because the internet's too slow. Probably, I'm thinking because of this reason, because it's too far from the antenna. The antenna is way over there from where I was walking, and we're way over there. It's pretty dark on the screen. We're way over there, like, is that big tree? Near that big tree, we're probably like over there somewhere in that big mound, further that way. And so here we have, right over here, there goes the Cat 5 cable up there. And I hate it when the screen goes dark. I just can't do anything about it. Anyways, that right there is a router, okay. So this router, the Cat 5 cable goes into the router. And so a router can go pretty far, okay? And so what we do is we have it, make sure it's a clear sight all the way from the router to what we have, an internet booster. We have an internet booster, okay? And so what we do is the internet booster communicates with, with the router. It communicates with the router, and then it's basically boosts it and sends it into our house. And so then we can have internet, Wi-Fi. We can't connect it into a computer, but it's fine, you know, it's just for laptops and phones. You can't, like, for a desktop or anything. This cord right here is a power line just to run power to the router. And then over, let me see, that big tall tree right there, that tree that you see right there, that's where the internet booster is, over there. And so let me go over here real quick. Okay, so I'm over here by this big tree. Ooh, it's tall. Anyways, this right here, there's the internet booster right there. So it communicates, like I said, it communicates with the router and then reboosts it and sends it to our house, which is over there. And so this is just the internet. This is not internet, this is power. Now, my dad said there's actually a spot that you could connect a Cat5 cable in there and then run it to the house, and that would work. But but for some reason, some odd reason, which I don't know, my dad does, no, you can't just get a Cat5 cable long enough from the antenna and run it right straight into the house to a router. That won't work. Be honest with me, I don't know why it doesn't work, but it just doesn't. And so this, I mean, it's not all that far. It's, you know, maybe good, is it 100 feet maybe? Maybe a little over that. I'm not good at estimating, looking with that. I'm not good at that at all, you know. And so, you can't, so that's what we have to do to get our internet in the house. It's slow, but it's, you know, you can't complain, you know. And so, we've been working on all kinds of things right now. So, anyways, I thought I'd share that with you real quick. Hey, special thanks to all of our patrons over at Patreon. They're the real people that really support Ecuador Homestead. Without them, we couldn't fund for things like saving up for a camera or even the internet that we have in our house. So if you're interested to support Ecuador Homestead, go over to Patreon/Ecuador Homestead and see all the benefits that we provide. Or you can either take the link below that we have in the description. Okay, see you next time at Ecuador Homestead.